My father was a rabbi. He was a great rabbi, and I wanted to be like him. I knew I would never reach his heights, but nonetheless, that's what I aspired to be. The word rabbi means teacher. Rabbi is also the community. A man of great compassion, of great care. He has to love his people no matter what. It's not always easy.
Our yeshiva has never been stronger. Our yeshiva has never been larger. Our yeshiva has never been more joyous. Our yeshiva has never been more open to putting its imprint on our world than it is today. And our yeshiva is all that it is because of Rabbi Zevulun Charlop. Rabbi Charlop came to yeshiva to teach history and ended up both making history and being an enduring part of the history of the yeshiva and of Yeshiva University.
Rabbi Charlop left a strong imprint on the institution. In many ways, he is a poster child for the ideology of Yeshiva University.
I consider him to be one of my very closest friends, a man that I admire beyond words. He is, in effect, a Renaissance man.
He's something like an angel, in terms of his manner. He's a man so dedicated to God and people, and has such integrity and honesty.
He is a rabbi. He is a scholar of American history as well as a great Talmudic scholar. He is a rabbinic role model for all of the young rabbis that we're training.
We want a rabbi can appeal to people who are outside our immediate frame of reference and bring them into the frame of reference. We're training them to teach. We're training them to bring Jews closer. We're training them to believe that the future is our future.
My dream is to be a leader in the Jewish community, to instill in people a desire for growth, to imbue in them a certain passion and a zest for Judaism and for a Torah way of life, to help them see the beauty that living such a life entails.
I see my role simply to offer to the individuals I encounter the most accurate, inspiring and meaningful Judaism to their lives. If you can change one person's life and give them a more meaningful Jewish experience for themselves, for their family, then you've done a world of good.
He insisted that the tradition of the yeshiva should be maintained. We have a certain style of learning, a certain style of religious observance.
First and foremost, he wants RIETS to be a place of intense Torah scholarship. He did not want our students and our Rosh Yeshiva to remain in an ivory tower. He wanted them to go out into the community. He wanted to produce rabbis who can relate to the broadest range of Jews throughout the country and throughout the world.
We should be the lightning rods catching the Jewish electricity all about us, and then conduct it where we feel it has to be, and intensify it, and channel it.
Rabbi Charlop has really devoted his life and his efforts, his knowledge, to promoting the education of the Jewish youth of America.
He has set the pattern for the needs and filling the needs of the modern rabbi in the modern community.
I feel that the training that we get here is not just in Torah scholarship, not just in the texts and the laws that will be vital in our service to the Jewish community, but also our ability to really touch the hearts and the souls of the people whom we will eventually lead.
We are not only honoring an individual, but honoring a life's work. Not just a person. The person's a great person, but it's a time to salute a whole life of work that he put into this institution, and the fruits of which we are seeing in the present time. All those individuals who have graduated, they all owe a debt of gratitude to Rabbi Charlop. Every single one of them. Because he made the institution a stronger and better place so that they could benefit more. I believe that Rabbi Charlop is one of the unsung heroes of Orthodox life in America.
I think RIETS has instilled in me a tremendous amount of appreciation for the difficulty and the magnitude of what it means to be a rabbi in a Jewish community today.
Rabbi Charlop has left us a legacy of excellence, a legacy of integrity, a legacy of erudition, a legacy of honor, and a legacy of kindness and compassion and sensitivity towards all students.
I think everybody hopes that what he does well. I love them all.